Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy. Love, light, and positivity. I wanted to share with you another revelation. Well, it's not so much a revelation, it's actually another label. So, when I was looking at a few different YouTube channels to see what the general energy was from different card readers, because when they use different decks, they also use their own intuition and their own perception when they're reading what they're seeing, right? So it gives me a general idea of what is in the energy that may be affecting, the other. Because I'm not in the midst of, the humble jumble, the move and the groove. I'm kind of like in my house, away from the hustle bustle. Although I feel the energy is, up and down and all around, and some is good and some is bad, and it's all because of how, people are perceiving what's happening around them, right? Or to them, maybe. But what I do know is that the revelation that I received was that my entire life I've been living and operating within, I suppose, universal law. And I was quite surprised to hear that there's another label for what intuitively or inner knowingly, rather, or both, that I've been following or being guided by or showing by example my entire life. And I come to find out that there could be 7 or there might be 12 different laws depending upon how you want to look at each of the topics, right? Like whether it's a perpetual transmission of energy, or it's attracting or manifesting, or cause and effect, or polarity, or like duality, if you will. And then I come to find that there's something called a law of rhythm and a law of relativity, right? And that's pretty much the same thing. So when you're dealing with energy, being that everything is constantly in motion, because you have other people that are influencing the way the motion is being utilized or flowing, if you will, you could get a variety of I guess emotions or energies or situations that may cross your field, right? They may not necessarily be yours, but you might feel some of the baggage that's left behind. And that all has to do with up and down and in and out, and like the tides, and like the sun and the moon and the cycles, right? It's all relativity, right? And it's all within rhythm because it's all moving and it's all in motion. And so are we. We are all part of the cosmic scene. We are all sparks of the Creator, the Ultimate One. And that is simply said that we are all part of the whole. We all make up the whole. Sometimes it gets a little bit confusing, but truly, if you think about it simply, what you do comes back to you. How you think, how you feel, how you either react or respond is at one point or another within each cycle returned back to you. Because the universe doesn't distinguish between fear and joy. They're the same energy. They're just on different densities. So fear is very low and dense, and joy is very high and uplifting, right? So the same amount of energy is needed in order to create either emotion. And that's where we come into play. That's where we have the ability to either perpetually transmute, right? Which is flipping from a negative into a positive, finding the value in that negative and, holding on to that and letting go of the extra luggage or baggage that you really don't need to drag behind you, because that's also a form of low density and it will weigh you down. Almost like a hot air balloon. Somewhere along the line I heard that a hot air balloon regulates its even temperedness in the sky with sandbags, distributing weight evenly, in order to handle the flow of energy or the amount of air that's being migrated your way. So the same applies. It's all a matter of how you want to perceive something. If you want to use similarities, if you want to use euphemisms, if you want just to be, literal, however you want to handle the idea, right, of always being in motion and always having the ability to control the motion that you're in. And when you control it positively, when it's returned to you, then it will be returned to you abundantly with lots and lots of benefits. Because you would have then manifested a higher vibration, a higher existence of you, and been able to navigate everything as life approaches you, right? In a response mode, in a loving, light, levity, joyful way, if you will, without holding on to any of the illusions or the misguided feelings that may come your way. And face it, because everything is constantly moving, and because there's so many different, spasm, and because there's so many different people in the world with different viewpoints, different perceptions, different timelines, you never know when something might flow. So the best thing to do is stay high vibrational, extremely positive, and put your best foot forward. And when you face all the diversities of life, then at least you know, or you have some type of an idea, whether or not you can handle it without seeking guidance from your spirit team, and then looking back for a confirmation to see if you heard correctly, or if you were moving in the right frame, right? Honoring the universal laws, which to me all boils down to the golden rule. I treat everybody and everything and every situation with the same admiration and respect, love, and forward positive movement in my own life with every endeavor that I do. And I, present myself in a way where everybody can see that if you choose positivity, that it'll certainly carry you a lot further, higher, into the realms of ascension than if you just stay stuck or stagnant or you ignore, how you would want to be treated by treating someone else in a manner in which you would not like to receive, right? Because that does happen. It's part of those universal laws. If you need any guidance or any help along the way, certainly reach out and let me know, because I am extremely happy to hear from each and every one. And I am only as good on any given day as any one of you. So please stay on top of your game and follow those laws. Resonate with them. And if you're not already, incorporate them into your life, into your being. And if you are, I'm proud of you. It's not always so easy to be virtuous, honorous, or honorable, rather, and have clear, loving intentions, outwardly, inwardly, for all to receive and benefit from. Remember, you're your very own poster child. Join my club. What miracles are you experiencing? What direction do you see your future going in? Are you embracing all of those laws? Are you carrying the value within you? Shining your light bright? Being a beacon of inspiration, ingenuity, love, light? Well, my lovely collective, whatever you do today, may every endeavor all come easily and effortlessly to you. And may all the universal laws resonate and take hold. You'll see. Life is so much better when you look toward interconnectivity and you uplift your brother or your sister. Because we're all equal. We all have a perfect place. My lovely collective, I love you. Blessed be my lovely family.